Welcome to Landria Onkka on YouTube, here to help you break through those fears and live an awesome life. So have you noticed some of my videos are getting longer? I hope they're not too long for you. I'm going to start shooting some shorter ones too. I know, when we get on a subject, I really want to dig deep into it. So today we're going to do a little bit of a shorter one. And today we're going to talk about feeling sorry for yourself. Did I say welcome to Landria Onkka on YouTube, here to help you break through fears and live an awesome life? So I just started talking and I didn't know if I said the intro. See, that's lack of focus. That's not being in the now. All right, so what we're going to talk about today is when people feel sorry for themselves and they're self-centered and they're talking, it's always about me, how do I help me, poor me, and this isn't working and I doubt myself and them. It's just the ego. It's just the ego. What is the ego? The ego is a very dense, self-protective way of thinking and functioning that worked hundreds of years ago when people were in survival mode or trying to control others. So the ego needs things, so they tell other people things and to get the leg up so that they can have more riches, more food, more abundance, or whatever. They were in such a dense place. So the ego got strengthened, and that energy has been passed down along with all the beliefs and all the ridiculous stories that we are told. All right, so if you watch my other videos, you know we're limitless. So wipe the slate clean of everything you've ever thought and believed. Just wipe it clean. Because even history has so many different, twists and turns to it. We weren't there, and even the people there, each person could have a completely different story to tell about what occurred at that moment. So, we can know the basics, but the issue is, or the point is, or what's important, I should say, is the past is gone. You're here now. What are you going to do with it? Now, if you've watched my video that you are limitless, you know that you can stop listening to that little chatter in your head, that ego that says that somebody else is to blame, that you aren't going to ever be good enough, or that you're not pretty enough, or handsome enough, or tall enough, or smart enough, or blah, 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 blah. Because the other egos may tell you that. Why? Because they need to feel good about themselves. So when they can cut somebody else down, they are more insecure than you are. Anybody who would criticize somebody else that way is absolutely coming from an ego standpoint that needs to feel better, superior. Bless them, they're really insecure people that do that. Oh, she looks blah, blah, blah today. Oh, that she's fat, or he's fat, or oh, they're stupid, or, whatever it is. We are expressions of the one. And we are one energy. When you criticize another, including yourself, you're cutting down everything that you were created from or by. You're cutting down the one. You're criticizing it. How can you? There's no mistakes. There's no chaos in the universe. Everything's intelligent. No mistakes, ever. So all of those things that you think you aren't, that aren't good enough, not a mistake, a challenge that you took on. Not was imposed on you. Oh, poor me. Why was I born this way? Guess what? You chose it. Why? Because it'd be easy to go through life looking like a supermodel. In fact, there's no challenge there. It's like, things come easily for them, so they don't really, a lot of them go after challenges, because they don't have to. Who wants to live life like that? And by the way, as you know, even if you were like extremely good looking, that's going to go away. What do you do when that goes away? Oops, not looking so great anymore. Uh-oh. And if your life is built on that, then that's not positive. So be thankful if you're not looking like a supermodel. Hold on, I'm going to take a drink of coffee. We all have talents. We're all given gifts. What's yours? You know what yours is. Everybody has one. Why aren't you using it if you're not using it? And if you're using it, why aren't you taking it to the next level? What are you doing with it? Music, writing, dancing, helping other people, caregiver, great with animals. You know, what are you doing with your gifts while you're complaining about stuff, right? Are you feeling sorry for yourself? That's the ego that's so focused on the me, that thinks the world is bad and that other people are against you, and they're not. They're not. They're just as insecure as you are, and they want to be loved and happy just as much as you do. So when people act against you, appears to be they're acting against you, they're just in pain. They're feeling hurt, because why would you ever strike out against another energy of any kind? Plants, animals, people. Why? Because you're so dense and in pain. So know that those are the souls that we can help heal through raising our own frequency and not viewing it in a negative way, but saying, bless you for criticizing me. You must be hurting very badly to have to do that, because we are one energy and we should love one another. And I know you're going, oh, woo, woo. No, when you go into that space, you do. You don't have to love that person that's sitting there that's a jackass. Know that that soul is so perfect and like a little child that just wants to be loved on this dense planet and doesn't know how to get there. So when you raise your own frequency, when you're forgiving, when you're loving, when you look at the other person and instead of criticizing them, you bless them. And you know that all is exactly the way it should be, and these are all lessons for you. When you're criticizing yourself, bless yourself and say, okay, I'm done with this. I'm done with this. The ego is not, the ego is not, well, the ego is a victim. The ego is a victim. The ego is a victim. The ego feels sorry for itself. The ego blames. I'm not the ego. That's just an experience here in this, human form. So what am I going to do? I'm going to bless it. I'm going to even bless my ego. I'm going to bless my fear and my anger. I'm going to bless it. It's all me reaching out to be loved, to be happy. But I have that power. I have that control to do that. Watch my video, You Are Limitless. I have that power. Wow, ooh, scary, because that power, you're actually affecting the universe at every split second with it. So now, wow, okay, I better change how I'm thinking, how I'm feeling, my beliefs, my power, and focus on all that is positive and good, and know that you can change anything you want. Anything. Because you're believing certain things, and your world is according to what you're believing and thinking right now. So if you change that, you change your world, and it will change according to what you place, how your order is placed, right? So you're placing an order every time you do that. So watch your thoughts. You're not a victim. You're powerful. You can never be a victim. No one, you say, well, people do things to me. Nope. You have free will. No one can ever make you feel, think, or act in any way other than you choose. You are completely in control. So they can try to infringe on your free will, but nobody makes you unhappy. And even if they physically harm you, that's your body, and you can actually move past that too. It takes a lot of work, but you can do it and get yourself out of those situations. There's always a way. There's always a way. And that path is meant to be for you to expand. So don't be the victim, the poor little me. You have the power of the universe. And so know that that's the ego telling a story, because it's, it doesn't think it has power. And so when you accept that you can't rely on that anymore, that it's not going to change anything and it's all just going to be work against you, then quit looking at other people to help you. To save you, I should say. Definitely go to other people to help you if you're ready. But to save you. I get a lot of people, they want me to save them. I'm like, I'm not hearing any effort on your part. And then I've had people tell me that they're awakened, and then in the next paragraph they tell me that they have doubts, and they try to manifest money and they can't do it, and other people are, I'm like, what? That's not an awakened person talking right there. That's somebody whose ego claims to be awakened and is doing all this other stuff that's not working. And then that's that whole false story we tell ourselves. We don't even see what we're doing half the time. So take a look at what you're doing, how you're thinking, what you're saying. If you're the victim, if you're blaming other people, if you think that law of attraction manifestation is a trick that you use to get what you want, you're manifesting every split second. Just change your life. How you think, how you feel, what you believe. Drop it all. Just boom. No rules anymore. No rules. There's planetary laws that are in place, scientific laws. Even those can be broken, but we don't need to do that right now. You just have to change this and stop being the victim. No more victim, okay? No more victim. I want to hear responsibility, because when I hear that, I go, whoa, this person is on that path to change. It's going to happen, and I can't wait to hear the stories. It's like, write me when this happens, because I can hear you're taking responsibility, you're taking control, you're going, okay, I'm doing this. And so I can do whatever I want. I can change this. I can change how I feel. I can change my power, where I direct it. You're whole and perfect, strong, powerful, loving, harmonious, and happy. That's from the Master Key System. It has healed people. It's saved lives. It's changed people. You can create whatever mantra you want, but you have to believe it first. Blessings to you, my friend. Abundance, health, wealth, prosperity. Do you receive it? That's all you need to do. It's really that simple. I can't do it for you. I cannot do anything for you. If you guys ask me for prayers and stuff, I'm always praying every day. I'm always sending it to you. I don't need to do that. I do it every day. You just have to receive it. You have to believe it and receive it and then execute it. Take the action. It's yours. This life, this beautiful, awesome life is yours to have. What are you going to do? Namaste.